So let me start off by saying, what do we do, right? We're a one-stop shop for anyone who's looking to come to Bali and invest, right? Everyone has a different budget. So whether you have low budget or a high budget, whether you're looking for rent to rent or build your dream home, we do it all for you. So that's it, one-stop shop. Now, have I invested myself? Yes, I have. I started off, like many people, who didn't have a lot of money, so I started off doing rent to rents. And for those, again, who don't have that much money but are looking to have higher returns, rent to rent's a really, really good option. The toughest decision I've made as an entrepreneur is not listening to anyone but myself, right? Because there's a lot of people that's going to be out there telling you you can't do it, you shouldn't do it, you should try something else, but you need to give it 110%. Even if you fail, continue, do it again. If you fail, do it again. Just don't give up. Listen to your heart and just never give up. That's a very good question. I believe the habit is consistency and routine. I think if you don't have a routine and you wake up every day and you don't know what you're gonna do, what your schedule's like, you're a mess. So what I do, I actually have my calendar all color coordinated, and every hour, every half an hour is a certain thing. So make sure that you structure your day and it's the same every day. Make sure you have your calendar color coordinated. I mean, that is the best way that you can possibly succeed, is by being organized. If you're not organized, it's a disaster. The beautiful thing about Bali is the network. And I think if you go into the right places, if you're networking with the right people, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And especially in Bali, it's so true. You can come here, and if you're a good networker and you know how to start conversations and be a person of interest, you can go very, very far. So my suggestion would be is when you do come to Bali, make sure you're out there, you're getting yourself known, you're getting to know other people. Again, network is your net worth. I like these questions. So where do I see Amali Investments in the next 5 years? Is, again, we don't just want to focus in Bali, we want to start going to different islands. So I think there's a lot of potential in different islands, but for now, for the next 3 to 5 years, focus on Bali. Bali's growing, and where's the market going? A lot of people think, is Bali getting too busy? Absolutely not, because it keeps spreading out. There's different areas to explore. Like, Bali is actually a very big island. So at the moment, you have certain focus areas, but over the next 5 years, there's going to be so many different focus areas. So Bali is definitely the place, at least for the next 10 years. There's 2 books that I would highly recommend. One is How to Win Friends and Influence, because that is, again, I'm all about networking. So if you know how to network, this book will extremely help you. And the other one is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So these are the 2 books. But let's talk about mentors a second, because I believe, what kind of mentor do you really need? The mentor that you need is, where do you see yourself? Where do you want to grow? And who's already done what you've done? So rather than you making all these mistakes, trialing error, find someone who is more than happy to mentor you, and just ask questions. Be guided. Because at the end of the day, yes, you're always going to make mistakes even with a mentor, but with a mentor, they're going to teach you how to have certain shortcuts to get to your desired outcome much faster. So again, mentors are super important. And if you don't know where to find a mentor, that's why networking is important. Because through networking, you will find the right person that you inspire to be like. Not inspired to be, everyone is individual. I don't think everyone or anyone should be like someone else. Be yourself, but find someone who inspires you and get them to mentor you. Now, what is investment? Investment is investing into something to make more money. Now, not everyone has money. Some people do have money. But if you're just starting to look into different types of investments, you got to know that don't put all the money you have into an investment. You still need to survive. So if you have a job, if you have a 9 to 5, and you have some savings, make sure that you use your savings. Don't use every single penny. Because what happens is you start getting stressed and worried and you can't deal with life. So make sure that you're making money, you're putting money on the side, you're building at least a little pot so you can invest. And then there's multiple different things. Now, Where do I recommend you invest? I obviously recommend coming to Bali, investing, because the returns in Bali are like no other place I've ever seen before. So if you look into it, it's just absolutely insane. So yes, like I said, whether you're looking for your dream home, whether you're looking to buy hotels, massive plots of land, building, or maybe just starting out, there's so many different stages and steps that you can come to Bali and invest, whether it's $30,000 all the way up to $2 million. There's plenty of opportunity for everyone. My favorite spot in Bali, it's so tough because there's so many beautiful places. So if I had to choose one, I'm going to generalize. Sunsets, no matter where you are. As long as you can see the sun, like especially on the beach. Okay, let's talk about beach sunsets because it's just magical. The different colors, the changes in the sky, it's just so creative. And I think entrepreneurs are very creative as well. So, when you do have this creative entrepreneur mindset, I believe that when you do see these beautiful sunsets, it just brings out this more creativity and beauty. And I don't know, there's something about sunsets that I absolutely love. And Bali does have the best sunsets I've ever seen in my life. It just re-energizes you every time you go, even if you go for meditation or a beach walk at sunset. That's my favorite place. Specific area in Bali, I just like walking down the beach around Batu Belon, Peredenan. I mean, that's my go-to every day. The first thing when I hear about Coco is, first of all, palm trees, greenery, luxury, calmness, lifestyle. So that's the first thing that I automatically hear.